Check. Well, that's kind of fucking up. Alright, testing. Oh, right, didn't. Alright, that's fine. It didn't save my purchase last time. Also, I should probably shut the window. The crows are triggering the mic. The problem is it might get stuffy a little bit, but I'm not going to play too long anyway, but... I could even buy the fucking Typhoon. Yeah, let's try not to fuck it up even a little bit this time, because we really need all that help. I'll try to catch up. Oh crap, turn. Oh, what are you talking about? This is just a very late game where you have... I just researched supersonic 2s and... Okay, I'm trying to think of what a technology would be on to be on for a simulation, but... I forgot, I think there was some pony tech that was actually like magical illusion, illusion magic, but... Well, actually, I'm using an F20 right now, but... Like, I think like the most advanced you can get for the hippogriffs is... at least the F4, so... An F5 might be within believable range. Because the F20 is apparently some modification of the F5. I don't know too much about it, but I'm just trying to fill out the what would you call it? The mastery meter? It's close enough, I guess. Just for completion, this. But... do I have trouble? If you look at my channel, I actually have streamed 0 and 4 several times. I streamed it more than 5 actually, but 4 is pretty solid. Like and okay, all the Ace combats are pretty solid. It's just that sometimes there's some graphical glitches. Like in 0, the first mission during the epic intro, the mountains kind of glitch out and. So it's more like the emulator being too clear, because one thing like I saw on YouTube one time was that that final scene where Cypher lands, like a lot of people, when I play on the PS2, Cypher just disappeared, and we all thought that made sense with the cutscene, because that's what the guy's saying, like, oh, he ruled the skies for a few months and then he vanished. But no, actually I saw a video clip of somebody speaking badly right now, by the way. I saw a video clip of someone recording it on an emulator with the same, directly ripped from the disc, and yeah, you actually can't see Cypher land. And finally, when I played it here, I can confirm it as well. Cypher does land in the final cutscene. Which is none of us suspected it, because we thought it was deliberately done for symbolic purposes. Oh, forgot, Nick. Oh well, let me see if I can find
is my updated PlayStation.
Okay, I might be wrong about this, but this might have been the guide that I used because it does say I started it, and I'll fix that in a sec. But anyway, and I believe he did mention a few things about like some settings that you need to affect to make sure it stays. But okay, either it was this one or this one, because they both seem kind of familiar to me. But maybe you want to check them out later, or now, or whatever. Anyway, okay, so Mike, let me fix that. Alright, testing. Okay, no, that didn't fix. Alright, testing. Alright, there we go. Sounds better. Right. And sometimes it could just be PC. I can't help with that, but is one thing about PC gaming, that sometimes whenever there are technical problems, it's not. Sometimes there's enough consistency to figure it out, but sometimes it's not. Like, I remember like when I played Fallout 4, this was. Because I actually pre-ordered it, but like I heard so much about how buggy it was for a lot of people, but for me, that was actually more smooth than I ever had with them both 3 and New Vegas, both of which I've had to occasionally cheat once in a while because the code broke or whatever, or crashed, but I'm not denying that, so yeah, sometimes it is just hardware, but. Yeah, I mean, this AIDS Combat is where, like, most of my montage music comes from. I don't know, maybe, like, oh crap, I wasn't paying attention, so. Oh no, not again, please. Don't get shot down again. Yeah, I don't care if this is a waste, just get them the fuck off. Oh no. Okay. That's right, but. Yeah, I never intended to be an. Stream as a main thing, it's more of a hobby, but which is not a thing I don't care about the quality, because yeah, I do try to fix the mic, but like I'm not gonna buy a new mic either, because this is already like a better than a headset, but still like not professional grade. I already forgot the model, but can I? Okay. Oh, and I think another reason is because I do keep the desktop audio on, and I'm guessing maybe if it gets too loud, the mic might have a problem diverging between that and my voice. I know I could wear headsets for the desktop audio, but the problem is, I don't know what it is, but headphones, like, when I wear them too long, my ears start hurting. Oh, crap. I forgot there was another one. Like, I've tried a variety of headphones, and I know, like, partially it's because of the shape of my ear, but... Oh yeah, the April Fool's, I don't know why that... I didn't change anything, so I don't know why that was breaking more that time. Well, sometimes it just happens. Oh well, as I left 2 links in this chat earlier when talking with Mobius. I left 2 links about 2 different ways to emulate the games. If you can get the games maybe for the PS2 games like cheap on eBay or whatever, or you resort to methods that I cannot publicly talk about, then yeah, that's the way you can play. But Zero's that. Really recommend Zero as well. Anyway, Japanese or English? Kind of depends actually. I like switching out between both once in a while. Well, okay, 5 I tend to prefer Japanese mostly, but yeah, 7 I actually like to switch both. Like, I'm not gonna pass any judgments. Like, if I do believe if you can get it legally, you should. But like, they're not I don't think they're gonna re-release these, or if they are, they're gonna remaster them. So I'm not gonna complain or blame anybody if you resort to your methods. 8. I'm actually it's not that I'm not excited, but my problem is I don't have a PS5, and yes, I know it's on PC and I know it's on Steam, but I usually like playing on a TV first for a variety of reasons. And I'm still trying, okay, I have researched, but I'm still not sure exactly how to stream Steam on a TV.
中央本部から通達。今作戦中に遭遇不時着した輸送機の乗員は8492
Yeah, maybe not remaster, but like, I don't think it's impossible they might re-release some of them because I don't see any I don't see that very likely, but not impossible, because here's the thing. I got Ace Combat 7 as a pre-order on the PS5, and they gave users who do that a free copy of Ace Combat 5. I have no idea why if they already did that, why didn't they just re-release it on PS4, but and I know, like, if you, for Xbox users, if they pre-ordered 7, they got a copy of 6 for free, as digital copy of 6 for free as well. But, which again, like, if you're gonna do that, I don't know why you can't also re-release it separately on the store as well. Just, you know, charge them a bit more money for it. That's fine. But, oh really? Okay. I never got an Xbox One, so I didn't know that. But. Alright, one of the few photos of Blaze where we could tell some of his facial features, which is he has dark hair. But anyway. Oh, I hope you don't mind if I'm just gonna skip through the cutscenes, because I've already seen all this before. Unless you want me to. Unless you want to watch it, then I'll watch it. Then I won't, but I might try. I still think like maybe eventually at one point I might try Project Nemo or something. Because yeah, that is almost definitely guaranteed that they're not re-releasing. Or if they are, they're probably gonna remaster that because. Well, oh no, I meant like if you want to see the cutscenes in Japanese dub. No, that was mission 6. Oh, okay. Was it 6? Hang on, let me try to remember this. That was 3. Then Rendezvous was 4. 5 White Birds 6. Oh, I think that was mission 7. But I know a lot of people like thought like didn't like that. Well, I don't know if that many people didn't like it, but it does seem like a relatively simple mission. Okay, so what do I want to use for this? What, you mean like a skin? Or as a character? Oh. Well, I don't know, shouldn't he be kind of old or retired by then? Like, he didn't show up in 7's plot, even though it's safe. Well, 5 arcade mode was a different time frame. And 7, when was he in 7? Oh no, well, I did stream like yesterday, like late at night, but so that was when mission 1 through 6 was. But anyway, I just stream randomly when it comes to Ace Combat. But oh, the VR missions, I completely forgot about that because I don't have VR. But again, that takes place in the past though, during the pre-Erusia crisis. But no, that's kind of... Okay, the main character is one thing I'm kind of worried about Ace Combat 8, because I don't want to get too much into politics, but I know like Japan is more in the Western sphere, but they still use Russian aircraft and they need licenses for that. And the thing is, the whole Ghost of Thief concept, judging from everything the trailer showed, the idea is that your side is losing, but they make up this huge myth about some legendary ace. But the guy gets shot down, so you now have to take up the mantle and keep the legend alive, and then you probably eventually become the real. You make the legend into reality, that kind of sort of thing. Yeah, the Ghost of Thief. So does that not sound like the Ghost of Kiev? And because again, like Ace Combat loves using Russian aircraft as well as American ones, I'm really kind of worried about the politics behind it. Wait, did it? Well, either way, it wasn't... I don't think it was the same... Not necessarily at the same time than 7 at least. I suppose maybe they could just do the Project Wingman solution, just make some bullshit names or something. Like they already did that with the 5th generation fighter in the Tom Cruise in the Top Gun Maverick DLC, and I know that's because Top Gun Maverick had to do that, but maybe Ace Combat could do that entirely then with Russian aircraft if somehow they lose their licenses. I don't know how. I have no idea how that legal department works, so I don't know if that's a danger or not. Because I remember like Assault Horizon got taken down on Steam because they lost like the license for like one of the helicopters. I can't remember which one, but which I find strange because of how well Project Aces works with the JSDF and the United States aircraft military companies, but and also if you happen to remember my ELF video. Shit. Oh, right. I figured that could apply to cars because, you know. Oh my god, there was a second free route? Well, why'd they do that then? What's the point? Just make it part of Operation Katina, what? Yeah, that is one thing that I will have to admit about 7, that probably because they really wanted to try to win back the 8th combat community, they might have gone a little bit too far at times with putting everything in familiarity. Like the fact that they chose to make Eruja the bad guy again, but Othia the good guy again, and don't get me wrong, I'm not completely against some fan service, but and I don't think it went way too far because it was still 7 was still a good game, but my god, but yeah, but also 7's plot was also just a mess, even in the original part. You just put in so many different plot lines, and then when they realized when I'm running on mission, you just had a exposition of everything. Oh, I'm guessing they ran out of budget or time for the moment. I'm guessing when Ace Combat 7 did well, they decided to focus more on the DLC missions. Which I guess is fine, because yeah, I like the DLC missions. And they are more easily accessible than since they're not VR. Different choices for mission. It's mostly flavor. There are a few moments where it actually matters, but it's mostly flavor. And you even have dialogue if you say nothing as well. On top of that, we also have a squadron control system. But I actually don't really find it as impactful as it might have been, so they have that in 5 and 0, but and because since you're the squadron commander, if your wingman kill anything, then the points count to you. Unlike 4 and 7, which the allies are their own thing. Branching paths, I guess. You know, I was originally going to say like, well, branching paths would take way too much development then, but No, now I think about it, no, they did that in Ace Combat X, which I haven't played, so... And, okay, again, in 5 there are 2 moments in which there's 2 alternate paths, but they just converge back to them. Oh crap. Crap, I wasn't paying attention and I thought we were already on the final on base, but... I'm going back to 7 again with a nostalgia thing, like, it's become a meme, but seriously, did you have to bring the Belkin conspiracy thing back? Okay, and... Okay, Alter, I'm guess if about the Belkin thing, I'm guessing if you've only played 4 and 7, you don't know what I'm talking about, but yeah, if you ever saw memes about, oh hey, Belkin manipulation or something, you might think that's just making fun of the fact that, you know, this whole war had a secret shadow puppet. But here's the thing, minor spoilers, that's the plot twist of Ace Combat 5, and if you... There's sort of an Easter egg in Ace Combat 6 where one of the aces you shoot down, if you look at his profile, it turns out that was also the plot twist in Ace Combat. Well, it wasn't that big of a deal, but it was more of a detail. But that was also a hidden thing in Ace Combat 6. And Labard's dialogue in 7 saying they were going to have it in the last war also. That means they were manipulating Ace Combat 4. So that is 4 fucking wars that Belkins were secretly in the background manipulating things. Oh no, someone on Discord told me this. I forgot which scene it was, but there was one scene where one of the aircrafts had the logo of General Resources, the company from AC 3, but General Resources was also the successor to Grunder Industries. So yeah, Belkins are confirmed. Oh really? In X as well? I didn't know about that one, or at least I forgot. I'm not counting 0 because, well, Belkin War, that wasn't a manipulation, that was just flat out declaration, but... Maybe I should actually look up how to simulate Ace Combat X. Oh, okay. Because in all honesty, I would not be surprised if that was true, because I think like in Ace Combat X2, the Ace Combat 2 remake, there was at least one ace that was like a Belkin War veteran. He was acting as a mercenary, but I don't think that's exactly the same thing. I could be remembering this wrong, okay? So don't take this with a bit of salt. But I think there was like one of the aces was a Belkin War veteran turned mercenary, but he was but like he wasn't like providing technology or anything like Dr. Schroeder or the dude in Ace Combat, the Belkin in Ace Combat 6. Man, I really have not been paying attention. I just didn't even know we were on this stage. And going back to voices, well, I do prefer to play 5 in Japanese now. I do have to admit, I think Thunderhead is a little bit extremely chill in this one compared to the English dub. Which I don't think I necessarily mind, but just that both the way that Chopper and Swordsman like to call it, like to insult him as some sort of pighead or whatever, then yeah, I don't think Japanese Thunderhead really deserves that. I could have sworn that one would hit. I'll have to read that all later. Oh shoot, that's 2. And I suppose like maybe on Ace, Japanese dub might be a little bit confusing for some people, but in addition to the fact I've already played this game a lot, played the Ace Combat games a lot, so I already know most of the dialogue, but I can speak a little bit Japanese, so. Demo, so it was more what we did, but it's still bad. No, wait, more is already. I think it's yeah, that's why. Not just it's bad, but I'm also out of practice. Okay. Wait, hold on. I want to see what dialogue I got. Ah, Lucky Charm this time. To this day, I still have no idea what affects that dialogue, because that is actually different occasionally. But anyway, okay, so Belkan involvements. I haven't played AC2 or the remake, but which I still don't know why they call that Assault Horizon Legacy when it has nothing to do with Assault Horizon, but so yeah, I did not know they were involved with the Zoe aircraft. Were they responsible for the Erusian ICBMs? I know they were involved, but I thought that was maybe like for the XO2, but because it was implied it was a secret prototype, and well, where else were they going to be manipulate things? Yes, I'm AC6. That one dude who used to be a member of Gold Team, but well, I don't think he delivered the plans for the large airships. He probably delivered the plans for XBO, and the Slovakians improved it. Anyway, and as for AC0 story, well, that's not a spoiler for me, because if you check my live streams, I've played AC0 more times on this channel than other ACs, and yeah, it's the easiest to casually get into, but it's honestly a lot more complicated than that, because if you know the background lore of all the things that led to the Balkan War, like, I don't want to say that Belka is completely innocent, but a lot of it actually is Osia's fault. Like, again, not excusing them for forming a fascist government and then launching a world war as a solution, but or just not cutting down the military budget to a certain extent, but oh yeah, I know the XO2 was a Erusian design, but I just thought, like, if the Balkans were manipulating somewhere, considering the fact that, like, for the Slovakians they were providing plans for the XBO, I thought like maybe they would be involved in that or anything, but okay, I guess maybe missiles make sense as well, but let me see if I can find. But yeah, if you want to look up some of the history, like basically, like Osia really screwed them over a lot, though. Well, they didn't sell their weapons just for money, but because they wanted to fuel wars so they can get revenge, and eventually weaken them so they can invade or whatever. But I'm not really sure how that was going to work. Like, even if this in this conflict in this game, if their plan actually worked, would that mean Belka would actually be strong enough again to take back everything that they wanted? Okay, so okay, I did fill out the F-16s, and is there anything I can buy that I probably should? What about the suit? Okay, yeah, I probably should do the flanker. Okay, this is one of the few times where the yes or no answer actually affects. Well, I just chose to let RNG take over. I think it's going to be RNG, but yeah, the Ocean contractor lied, and then they decided to apologize by buying all the land. Again, while Otia, that was dirty on Otia. At the same time, though, maybe you shouldn't have built your military up that big as well. Just to defend. And even if, like, let's say that was all justified on Belka's part, then to invade, to eventually snap and invade Ustio as well, just because they used to be, just out of revanchism and. But yeah, of course that was why a whole world with no boundaries eventually formed, because all of them were disgusted by their own countries for what they were doing to each other. Are these both real, or? Yeah, probably. Well, they were trying to blitzkrieg, and again, they were winning really well at first. They at least got Ustio back and Rekta, and I'm guessing the territory that Osia took from them. Although I don't know why they declared one Sapin, but and I don't want to say like Cypher did everything, but yeah, they were not whoops, wrong. I didn't want to respond yes, but yeah, I don't want to say like Cypher did everything, but the Balkans really didn't expect a single mercenary to be that influential on the Ustian front. Or is that oh really? I did. I forgot about, or more like I think I remember reading that part. What the hell did okay, then why the hell did Sapin get involved in there? And supposedly the Belkan War also helped them end the Cold War with Oti and Yuktabani as they both worked together to take on Belka, but I'm guessing like they didn't really think that part through, so because exactly why would the Yuktabanians care about the Belkan War in the first place? Oh, there's an ace down there. Can I actually get him in time? Because I know I can. I have failed this mission before because I was. Oh wait, that has the Great Lakes channels. I thought you meant like during the Great Lakes scam that Osi pulled off sapping nabs from land. I should also check on the Ace Combat Hoi 4 mod. I don't know if, last time I checked it was so outdated it couldn't work anymore, and I don't know if the team is dead. Because unfortunately that does happen to a lot of Hoi 4 mods, even like even ones with a pretty popular premise. Ah shit, I probably should have taken out the very western transport first. Can we get there in time? Yeah, because I think I did make the same mistake last time I played. I didn't think you could fail this one, but... Oh, hell. Maybe I should have brought the MiG-31. Well, I usually use the MiG-31 for Whitebird Part 1 because I want... so I can intercept the C-130s and the B-2s. Fast enough while still having time, but like it flies like a brick, as many people have said, and it looks like a brick as well. But with the MiG-31, like when it is useful, it's useful, but any other time it's just a challenge. I'll just okay. Don't fucking fly off the. Okay, that was close. Because I felt like flying this plane. And also, you know, for completionist sake, I need to fill out. There are some aircraft I need to fill out some sort of experience meter before I can unlock other aircraft, but. Oh, if anybody wants me to fly something, then depending on the mission, I'll take requests. Like, if it's really not suited for a mission, I will, unfortunately, I will say no, or if I don't have it yet, but...
バストーク半島からのユークタバニア軍の空路による撤退作戦の阻止に成功した。なお、
Well, I know the Swiss apparently exists in here because Swiss cheese is a thing, but so maybe US is in here, but I'm just not at the country.
You バニア派遣。
緊急事態が発生した。
And also just quick microphone check.
ユークトバニア軍の特殊コマンド部隊とみられるグループが化学兵器を用いたテロを実行した。
Oh, okay, well, this mission I can't even shoot the aircraft anyway, so. Yeah, so how you answered Chopper's question about in the beginning about that do you like that song? Face of the coin will determine which one you get on this one. Oh, really? Like, I know that was the case from the Italian bistro line that Lancaster had in 7, but I didn't know the Swiss cheese wasn't real either. Yeah, now we're using a Frenchie. Oh wait, I think I already neutralized that. Sure. And here we have the totally not Brooklyn Bridge. Did I get all of them already? Okay, I think I... That is a good point by Chopper. So we just had some special anti-chemical warfare planes in development just in case something like this happens. Okay, yeah, we got it. What is that eagle on me? I never noticed that before. Alright. And I suppose, I'm not sure if this is a downside or not about the Japanese dub, is that I can't tell if the Yuktabanis actually have Russian accents, but... I mean, I know most, there's only like 1 or 2 cutscenes in English dub that they actually have accents, but... Which is kind of weird, because you hire some actors with to do Russian accent, but you don't use them all the time, but... Well, if they're not dead, then at least, I don't know, incapacitated, because I don't think they said what kind of nerve agent was this, but... Oh, I also love this music. I feel like it's a perfect blend between military emergency and civil police. Okay, we'll slow down a bit because I want to stay with the vehicle. Oh man, I didn't Somehow I don't remember the truck being that big. I thought it was like some small U-Haul. It's a fucking 18-wheeler.
ということでこちらも手一杯だ。ごとく地元警察への協力を命じる。感謝する。さっきの聞きました。空港も同時に襲われたと言っています。チャーリー11、こちらもトラックを見つけたがグレネードを撃ち込まれた。路肩の郵便ポストは大破、負傷者なし。その間に逃げられちまった。
Unfortunately, I'm having to stay this close to the ground. Sometimes you can see how I don't want. I mean, badly textured would be the right word, but like you, not only is it a PS2 game, but most of the time it doesn't really matter. So you can't blame them for that. Oh, and by the way, wait, these turrets keep on dumping random shit, and you can destroy it for points. So earlier we had a rocket launcher and a Gatling gun, and I think like you have to keep destroying them in order to get up. But now they're getting desperate. They throw a TV. Oh wait, a seat. Where is it? Is it this one? Yep, a bucket of fried chicken. It's so big that we can detect it on radar. This is just one of those kind of one-off missions, but in terms of mechanics, like there aren't any others like these. But and also, if you didn't notice, the fried chicken was even spelled wrong. Well, I'm only strafing the road. And also flying this close to the ground, that's gonna break some eardrums. Like if you've ever been to an air show, you know how loud jets are, and that's even at a lower speed. Oh, by the way, okay. Here's the helicopters, too. Okay, I'm sorry, but Project Aces, how did you fucking screw this up? You know what a Seahawk is. You know what a Black Hawk is. Why the hell did you use Apaches on this mission? Oh, you also know what Hinds are, as well. Oh, by the way, now I can confirm this is just with the emulator or my PC, but yeah, the truck is for some reason floating on the air. I don't think it was a Hind. I remember hearing it was one of the American helicopters, which again, that's why I found it so weird, but I could be wrong about that. Yeah, the noise is not just deafening. You wouldn't be able to talk if I was right above you. Like, again, if you ever get a chance to ever see an air show with fighter jets, those things are.
任務終了だ。すぐに起動せよ。チャーリーレブンへ新たな事件発生。誕生日会から行方不明のパパの捜索願いだ。了解。直ちに現場へ急行する。
Yeah, I have no idea why the truck is floating there, but
中和剤のサップにより今後
I don't think I need to say that that's not supposed to happen.
に食い止めることができた。現在
But where the fuck did they even come from, though? Like with the airport mission, there was a sort of excuse that you know, they were military transport, but they were using civilian IDs, but But that's one thing I don't like about AC lore occasionally. Sometimes they don't really actually consider like the base and the direction. That and also time. Like, yeah, I know for the sake of a game you can capture a city in like 30 minutes or like an hour or something. When, you know, in real life a siege, even a good siege would take like a day or something. But did you know this whole game only takes place in 4 months? 4 months, and by the end of it. And by the end of it, OT had invaded half of Yuktobani, which is the world's equivalent of Russia. Sure. Oh yeah, I guess maybe that makes sense. If it's a port, if it's like they took off on like a cargo ship and smuggling it. But like also like later at the end, the final mission, minor spoilers, but like when the Ukes arrive, like a fighter jet maybe, like if they had bases nearby or secret bases nearby, but how the hell did Okanieba and AWACS get there before we did? Well, not before we did, but catch up to us. Oh wait, okay, I want to see what do I want to use for this? Because again, I want to try to use aircraft that I need to unlock other shit, but okay. 20 make 8. Do I really want to go that slow, but oh, okay. This has bombs. And also even the Ocean helicopter team, like, we were preparing to launch into Yuktobani, but the president's word changed our mind. Okay, that's very heartwarming, but you're into helicopters. If you're gonna launch into Yuktobani, you were on the west coast. How the hell did you get here? Actually, since later missions, I'm probably gonna have to use more higher-end aircraft, so I can probably stick with it. Try to fill out the MiG-21 right now, but on top of that, also, I always have a problem when I fly multi-seat aircraft because I always just in Ace Combat, because I just always feel bad that the poor other crew members don't get any acknowledgement as human beings. I haven't played Project Wingman yet, but that was one thing I absolutely loved when I heard that, yeah, your co-pilot actually is a person. Yeah, AC-5 special weapon systems. I'm guessing they realized that a lot of people didn't like that, so they brought back the older system in AC0 already, but... And especially like in 5, like, you know, when you see Bartlett getting shot down, like, and you see him eject, like, oh, hey, he's safe and whatever. Okay, but what about his poor co-pilot? And I want to just headcanon that we're just using robots for the co-pilots, but, you know, later on, like, when we do escape, Jeanette does go behind Pops in the Hawk. And the MiG-21 is also still decently fast, so it still can be relevant, even later. Okay, the thing is, once if you get good enough at the game, you can pretty much do most missions with every aircraft. They're just not always optimal. Like I've done the final mission in this game on Ace with the F4G before, just because I wanted to fly the Hawaiian skin. Oh, this is another gimmicky mission that only appears once in the game. Ah, yes. MiG-21, probably one of the most basic aircraft designs ever. Like, that's not a criticism, but yeah, just... Because, you know, if it works, it works, but... Whereas I also say the Mirage is probably the most... easy to think about it. Like, it's just... You ever fly a paper airplane in school, they just turn that upside down and you got a Mirage, basically. Okay, I don't want to go too fast either because... Oh, wait. I'm pretty sure... I think they just rubber... The AI just rubber bands, so... Okay, I want to slow down. Maybe in terms of quantity, but in terms of quality, I have to say AC that'll probably maybe an AC7 Face the Soldier. Like, as much as I absolutely love the second part of that mission, oh my god, that first part, like with the cloud cover and the wind. Yeah, fuck that shit. I think like it was better supposedly with the Raphael, but I think I did try that before, but and I just brought the was it the LACM or whatever? Or was that with the Griffin? But either way, one of those two things. But I don't like doing that because those things were fucking huge. I know it works, but like it's just ugly. Anyway, but yeah, okay, going back. Okay, 30 seconds. Ten seconds. Okay. Oh crap, I might have been a little bit too far off. Oh shit. Oh god. That was fucking close. We need to make a stealth attack. We gotta knock out their observation networks. Because clearly nobody in the Ace Combat universe has ears and eyes and a telephone. Like, okay, it's not as bad as K-Brainia's Stealth Word. When you're flying in the frickin' canyon, you don't even destroy them. You just... As long as you're not in the searchlight, they can't see or hear you, but... Despite being in a fighter jet, but... Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a radar network. Oh crap, I might be a bit too fast, but... Go, Gon, San, Ni, Ichi, Akai. Okay. Were they? I mean, there was at least one helicopter there, but... Oh crap, was that too early? Okay, no, it's fine. Like, I know the AC-7 shtick was that, too many drones, that's bad, but... But, I don't know, I don't remember if they confirmed that K-Brainy was using them. Can I take out the C5s before they all fly out? Still can't be too reckless because if you only played AC-7, then in every game before that, 8th difficulty, one hit, you die. I don't know why they ever changed that in 7, but... Because, like, I don't mind if games have easy modes, just to appeal to a more general base. But again, that's what different difficulty settings are for. So, just you even added a casual story mode as well. So why bother nerfing Ace? It's not that it's that hard to get through AC-7 without getting a missile hit either. Well, okay, I am saying that as a series veteran, but... Okay, actually, I don't know if I can ever call myself that, because I haven't played 3 through 1. And that's one of the reasons why I almost never use rockets in the PS2 era. Like, they really buffed that thing in AC-6. But... Oh crap, that gas tank didn't fall. Tower didn't fall fast enough. No matter which is combat in, I cannot resist blowing up gas tanks with guns. Oh shit! Didn't know that was Sam. Oh well then. Okay, the AC. If you ever play AC6 again, next try using rockets on point blank on the aerial battlefield. Those things insta kill. Same with bombs, because the thing about the aerial battlefield is that it's a solid object, so yeah, they will trigger bombs, and since bombs work by area effect, then they will work. Like, I still remember when I was playing AC Infinity one time, there was one match where we had a Moby Dick run, and this is one time I really had a mic, and someone brought an A10, and another guy had a mic, and he was like, "Oh, are you serious? Someone brought an attacker?" And I just wanted to say that time, "Watch, he's gonna get MVP." And you know what? He fucking did. Oh, yeah. But, like, it's still better than in the PS2 era, because yeah, these things just go wherever the fuck they want, and okay, it's not that bad if there's like a huge ass area of ground targets, but that's not very often. This being a pretty big factory is good for points and money though. Not like I really need that much of it, but not to grim about what? Because I do know some of the things, but where's that missile come? Oh, it was in the front. Oh yeah, I remember that. I actually remember that. It's like, are you sure you're not smelling yourself or something like that, right? Oh shit. Something along those lines. Because earlier Grim was complaining about spending more time in the air than the ground. But that's kind of one thing about AC5. Like, sometimes I'm like, I'm not saying like I'm military person, not maybe portrayed as war hungry, but I do kind of wonder, like with Chopper saying how he hates that's how wars are being fought, how they just blindly follow orders and move, and you know, Edge constantly talking about peace. I gotta wonder, why did you decide to sign up for the military then? Huh. Oh, they're still engaging something. Oh, fucking hell, I only got an A. Whatever, I'll F that in the free mission side, but I probably should have still kept shooting some of those fighters. Wait, why? Oh, okay, fighting him proxy.
Briefing のスタートが遅れている。司令部要員の中に慌ただしい空気が流
Okay, but anyway, let me just go to the menu really quick and.
なお今回は
Anyway, okay, so free mission. Yeah. Yeah, there's only 2 instances we have branching paths. If I said different answer to Chopper the coin question, we would have gotten these 2 missions. And later on the descending will happen after this. But anyway. The Yuke Smash would hide a big. Well, they never established that there was only before that there was only one of them, was there? They have the technology and their superpower, so. No, the Alicorn was a contract project. I don't think they built it in Yuktabania. They were building it in Jazaruja, but. Oh wait. Oh, that one, but okay. You know what? Actually, I like that mission, so I can play that. Yeah, you know how okay, I don't know how much everyone was paying attention to that, but earlier when we were talking in the dialogue, we also mentioned like, oh hey, the Ukes also carried out a second attack at the airport at the same time. That's this mission. And yes, there will be dialogue where they say like, oh hey, there's a gas attack at a city. Let's see, what do I... Oh, 18 and 20. Oh, okay, yeah. Here's the thing, after 18 mission, then you're set to return home, but then suddenly you get ambushed. So since it's kind of like a part 2, they just put it underneath that. It's not a branching path, actually. Same with 27, because the thing is, you cannot save in between these 2 missions, and I know that that's not the only case, but there are a few missions, like I think like Rendezvous, you also cannot save between that and Whitebird Part 1, but probably because they're 2 parts of so they decided to put them like, organize them like this. Okay, no, so yeah, let's go thinking from Faxi. I guess maybe that could be another reason. Now, is there any aircraft that I want to use? I do preferably want something fast, not necessarily okay, no, that's not gonna be useful. F4. Okay, I might get the 14, but the Tomcat. Because it is the signature aircraft. Okay, yeah, I know the F-14A is the signature aircraft of this game, but they're all Tomcats. Most casual fans, aircraft fans, can't tell the difference. And okay, I'm sorry, this is an unpopular opinion, but I never loved the Tomcat's design. For me, something about the nose being so bulky while having a very big flat body, and it feels kind of disjointing. And on top of that, a little bit too big for my taste, but it's grown on me for a little bit, but like I prefer more like Typhoons or Mirages. Well, okay, my favorite in terms of design, my favorite is still the F-22, the Raptor, but and yeah, I actually do like the Hornet more than the Tomcat as well, but which, yeah, I know that's kind of an unpopular opinion, but and obviously I'm not talking about function because I'm not a real fighter pilot, but oh, what time is it? Okay. Probably play for like another 30 minutes. This one is always kind of tricky to S rank because you do have to kill up some of these picket submarines. Oh, now I remember. That's why I like bringing something with an LASM so I can fire and forget. Yeah, I know Top Gun popularized it, but even then, like... Oh fuck, I didn't know that took 2 minutes. Okay, you know what? Might not be get an S this time because... Yeah, again, I think you did have to blow up some of those picket subs. Like, more than usual, but in order to do that, you have to, like... You have to send some long-range missiles, but... That sounds like Cape Rainy again. Or maybe the second one. The second mission as well. Oh, yeah, I like Eagles as well, but... And well, F-15s are still relevant because of different models. Whereas 14s just got flat replaced by Hornets and... Well, I don't think the Hornet's gonna be replaced fully by F-35s, but it's like how like guns, even though nowadays we think that guns are just the most advanced weapon, actually when they were first introduced, they didn't replace any other weapon for a long time until they became mass producible. They worked alongside everything else. あ、fuck, I missed. Oh, screw it. Ah, kind of fucked that up, but... Alright, let's see if we can get one more sub. Well, this Himfrax is a submarine, so they probably all smuggled in here, and you know, we could have launched from carriers or like had we did have a tanker, so it was a long-range mission. Bigger problem is why did neither Ameria, Slovakia, nor Northern complain about it? Okay, I know like the original plan that Harling had was to negotiate a ceasefire in Northern Navik, I think, but so maybe there's some ties there, but yeah, Ameria. Like, the obvious answer is because the lore hadn't been written for this continent yet, but again, yeah, I guess that is a thing. Like, why did you even bother putting this battle over here then in the first place? Oh, crap. Shit. Oh my god, I didn't even notice I'm taking damage. Wait, is that North Point? Oh, never mind, then I was wrong. I was gonna shoot on that drone, but for some reason it just teleported to the other side of the map. No, they're not. Well, to be fair, the burst missiles aren't supposed to be as big. Like Stonehenge, they wiped out everything above a certain altitude in the entire operation area. Whereas in here, okay, fine. Mechanically they still do, but visually you can tell it doesn't spread across the whole. Yep, as I thought, A rank, not S spelling. Like, for 5, I don't... I still think like maybe like 4 and 7 had the best pacing when it comes to super weapons. 5 is a little bit fast, because like the Synfaxy, okay, we got ass kicked by burst missiles, then we armed the October laser, then we sunk it, but 0 was probably the worst in terms of pacing. You get teased about the Excalibur, and then you get hit by it, and then you immediately go blow it up. And same with XPO, you get a little bit of lore, and you immediately blow it up in that mission. That's.
やれやれ敵戦を撃沈したエースパイロットは向こうにいるだろう。よりによって私にインタビューなんか。
Okay, ice kit. Oh, this.
全土で積極的攻勢に出た。
I do need to fill this thing out, but... Oh, I had the F-35 unlocked. I could have used that for Proxy because that thing does have the LA. Yeah, I guess we can stick with the F-14B. Oh wait, no, I don't want to because... Okay, you know what? Because again, I'm gonna feel bad about the co-pilot for what happens in this. No, I can't fucking see through a blizzard.
あ、いえ、前の隊長、バートレット隊員もいるんでしょうか、そこに。いると思うぜ。他の捕虜の連中に悪態つきまくってよ、仕切りまくってよ。なあ、中瀬、そうだろ。
Yeah, I will at one point, but... Oh, alright. Good night.
まだ気にしてんのかい。別に。戦闘機、爆音が聞こえてきたぜ。ああ、こちらは C 部分。南国の海軍の仕事場だと思って海兵隊に志願したんだが、捕虜は無事に確保した。うちのキリはまだのようだな。もう少しだけ連中の面倒を見てやってくれ。レーダーに敵を加えちまった。了解。君は三度島の隊だろう。聞いてるぜ。腕前生えてっていくよ。敵機の紹介活動が目障りだ。
接近しないと探知できない。
ねえ、全部見つけ出して撃ち落とさないとヘリが近づけない。急がないと収容所が持ちこたえられねえと来やがった。
Oh wait, it was this mission. They don't show up until you get close to them. It's pretty easy once you memorize it, but I haven't played this in a while. Same with also like that one mission in AC7, the escort mission. Already forgot what it's called, but yeah, once you memorize where those... Once you remember where all the SAMs are, that mission actually isn't really too bad.
クシー呼んでも OK だぜ。
Oh, that's far.
準備は OK だ。ヘリをよこせ。ああ、こちら C 部にこっちの乗り物がついた。ここの周りに地上火器があって着陸できん。すまないが掃除を頼みたい。
I'm coming.
一人として施設から逃がすな。ここさえ押さえておけば敵は逃げられない。
They're exploding up eventually, but that thing cannot.
人たちがあの中に。まず対空火器を封殺しなくては。
銃弾の宅配便だ。どこに届ければいい？
Oh, that was a bit close. Oh, gotta remember that. When I do this for a cinematic flyby, well, it's not cinematic, but like, when I want to pay attention, I gotta make sure not to crash into the ground.
隊長が何言ってくれたのに私。
And just like Bartlett hit with an unusually well-tracking plot convenience missile.
大丈夫か？
私は大丈夫。やられたのは消耗品の機体だけ。
We brought the QAMs from 4.
シーボブリからガンシップ、こちらは記憶を連れ帰る。彼女の救助はできそうか？了解。天候が悪化する。救助を急ぐ。彼女の降下地点、了解。これより回収に向かう。ガンシップが落ちた。くそ、天候が悪すぎる。長津をここに置き去りにしろというのか？俺だって悔しいよ。でも天候が回復するのを待つしかないんです。ちくしょう、なんとかならないのか？ちくしょう。ああ、同じ気持ちだ。
捕虜救出作戦は成功し、海兵隊隊員と囚われの身であ
Alright, I can probably do one more, and that's probably it for now. Remember I did like actually keeping it SAMs, so I think we can stick with the F20. Yeah.
隊長どのこの編成だと地上の敵は他に任せるしか。
Yeah, that's fine. Like that little air to air and air to ground thing at the bottom right, that's just a recommendation for what's to fulfill, but when I grew older and I got better at this game, then I don't really regard that anymore. I just go by my own judgment.
待ってろよ長瀬。信号音の音程とテンポに気をつけろよ。
Okay, you don't forget. I forgot where she is actually.
ティット、ハンドル救難信号センサーの見方はわかるか？
Because that is one thing about this mission. If you do remember where she is, you can just fly over there without.
大丈夫。まだまだいける。
おい、下に今人影が見えなかったな。人が動いたように見えたんだが、気のせいかもしれん。
この雪原のどこかに。
上空に敵発見。見えるか？
ブレイズを守る。守られているのは私の方だ。
チョッパーからキットへ。俺分散して探す。いいか？了解。この辺りが日本だな。隊長様の勘にかけてみるよ。
Yeah, keep them off me.
敵の反射でよく見えない。
もうちょっとで食いつける。足跡を発見した。こっちの方向だぞ。
Someone's on my 6.
シーゴブリンよりオードックリーダー。そちらの信号音をモニター中。信号音が変化している。離席だ。
シャレングによる交換です。
11時半頃、森の奥で何が動いたぞ。信号が強かった。長さの記者。
Crap.
俺に任せろ。
敵より先に見つけ出さないと。
ブレイズが一気撃墜。発射発射。
耳鳴りと爆音が聞こえる。ブレイズ、あなたたちの。
You know, I never realized that number on top of the detection thing. That's the distance.
こちらシーゴブリン。発見したか？
After all this time playing, I never knew that was what it was.
これより救助に移
Well,
る。その間に敵戦闘機を排除しておいてくれ。こちらの安全確保のためだ。君たちのお姫様は我々が無事に基地に届ける。任せろ。いくらでもあんたらを拝んでやるよ。隊長が
just hit the brakes and he'll fly on by. I know that's not really an effective tactic in real life, but it does actually work in AC, in 5 and 0. But
敵に捕まっちまったらどうすんだよ。焦るな。
shit, I forgot the helicopter was here. Oh, don't get shot down, please.
敵に狙われている。無理してお前らまで撃ち落とされるなよ。その時は手間が増えるが頼むぞ。
Oh, no. Lock on. No, he got taken out of hit. Okay, now we can disperse. Oh crap, it fired another. Fuck! That was afraid of. I wasn't paying attention.
信号を
I generally know where she is now, so.
はい反応の大きくなる方向を探しますキッドハットの救難信号センサーの見方はわかるかならいいんだちゃんと長瀬からの信号を拾ってくれよ
Not RNG.
まだまだいける。
おい下に今人影が見えなかったな人が動いたように見えたんだが気のせいかもしれん長瀬のやつ拳銃一丁しか携帯しないんだこちらからも敵パイロットの姿は確認できない熱源反応もなしこの森の中ではわからないぞ上空に敵発見見えるか
フェーズを守る。守られているのは私の方だ。
うちはまだ発見できないか発射誘導開始
ここを開けすぎてる。
Where is?
チョッパーからキットへ俺分散して探すいいか了解この辺りが日本だな隊長様の勘に変えてみるよ
Oh fuck!
ミサイルだロケットキット
Yeah. Like it won't actually matter. Like. Because some circumstances will force like that mission where you have to time the attacks, like if when Chopper's asking for clarify, like like oh hey wait, it's about firing, not destruction, right? Or destruction, not firing, right? Because if you do answer no, he'll be like wait what, and then Nagase will just correct him. And anyway, oh what killed me? Missile, because this is ace difficulty, and if you're only familiar with ace difficulty on 7, I think I said this earlier, but missiles one-hit kill on ace difficulty in every game before that. In 4, 5, 0, and 6.
キッドハットの救難信号センサーの見方はわかるかならいいんだちゃんと長瀬からの信号を拾ってくれよ
大丈夫。まだまだいける。
おい下に今人影が見えなかったな人が動いたように見えたんだが気のせいかもしれん上空に敵発見見えるか
フェーズを守る。守られているのは私の方だ。
チョッパーからキットへ俺分散して探すいいか了解この辺りが日本だな隊長様の勘に変えてみるよ敵は戦闘機に任せろ俺たちはパイロットの追跡を続行する
You know, actually, maybe there is a bit of RNG because I don't remember it coming this way before last time.
早いところ片付けてくれ
Maybe I just... Because I don't play this mission that often, it just feels like the same to me.
車輪による妨害です。
Oh crap, this... Oh, fucking hell, not again. I just slowed down for a little few seconds and...
永瀬と俺らをつなぐのはこの信号音だ。早いとこ探し出そう。待ってろよ、永瀬。信号音の音程とテンポに気をつけろよ。はい。反応の大きくなる方向を探します。ミスター、ハットの救難信号センサーの見方はわかるか？ならいいんだ。ちゃんと永瀬からの信号を拾ってくれよ。
大丈夫。まだまだいける。
上空に敵発見。見えるか？
ブレイズを守る。守られているのは私の方だ。
Ah, it's fine. Ignore it.
人が動いたように見えたんだが、気のせいかもしれん。チョッパーからキットへ。俺分散して探す。いいか？了解。この辺りが匂うんだな。隊長様の勘にかけてみるよ。ヒーゴブリンよりモードックリーダー。そちらの信号音をモニター中。信号音が変化している。冷静機だ。車輪による妨害です。11時半。森の奥で何が動いたぞ。信号が強くなってきた。長瀬の口だ。キッドが鉄器撃墜。
Wait, who the fuck is on me? Oh, what? Don't want to get...
射撃してきた。移動します。
Crap. A lot.
アジャー、フォックス2。敵のパイロットは生きたまま捉えるんだ。
Okay. Found her this time.
こちらはシーゴブリン。
Focus entirely on clearing out the path for them.
了解。よくやった。さすが良い目だ。これより救助に移る。その間に敵戦闘機を排除しておいてくれ。こちらの安全確保のためだ。おいおい、地面にまだ敵がいるじゃねえか。君たちのお姫様は我々が無事に来て
Ah, no.
任せろ。いくらでもあんたらを拝んでやるよ。急いでくれよ。彼女が敵に捕まっちまったらどうすんだよ。焦るな。腕に寄りかけて大急ぎなんだ。きっと逃げろ。
Oh, that was...
無理してお前らまで撃ち落とされるなよ。その時は手間が増えるが。ヘリから長瀬が見えてるか？彼女無事か？いやヘリには近寄らせねえ。あと6枚。君らもその長瀬隊員は美人か？救助して自分の目で確かめろ。美人だったら口説く。
Okay, I'm safe, so you can You can all shoot wherever the hell you want now.
敵部隊が接近中だ。あいつらを攻撃してくれるか。了解です。救助の方を頼みます。あと4枚。地上のことは任せるしかないです。頼みます。了解だ。機動の鍵もある。ブレイク一気やったぞ。
Shit.
発射。
Got close there.
誘導開始。あ、ミサイルです。
Okay, what the hell is that up in front of it? Them.
敵のヘリがパイロットを発見した模様。あと2枚。間違いない。パイロットスーツがここからでも。
Oh, just an Apache.
待ってろよ。今助けてやるぞ。コモルトは追跡部隊の。
But you don't really have to care that much about the angle in this one. Compared to like 7 where, yeah, those things actually, helicopters actually can dodge.
短期で仕掛けるな。行動をとって有利に戦い。ミサイルアラームがうるせえ。救助はまだか。彼女は拾い上げたか。発射発射。すぐ後ろにいるぞ。早く振り切れ。
Got it.
よし、降下準備だ。彼女を待たせるんじゃないぞ。準備いいな。行け行け行け。ヘリから救助部隊が降下中。一時はどうなることかと思いました。汗ふたおる。こっちにも呼ぶぜ。おお、そういえばブレイズ。こんな時にはあの歌がぴったりだよな。なんだよ、まだ聞いてないのか。ロックはいいぞ。人生が変わる。
Okay.
永瀬隊
Yep, still got an S. Nice.
救出部隊が発見した時、彼女は彼女を捕まえるために現れた敵兵を捕虜に取っていた。後ろには彼女を助けるために墜落したヘリの乗員たち。彼女が救い出し、人目に触れぬよう隠したのだった。彼女に対するイメージを改めなくてはならない。なんというタフネス、バイタリティ。彼女は自分が捕らえた敵兵から情報まで手に入れていた。どうやらユーク人たちもこの
Wait, where's his rifle? Like, I know he's surrendering, but
そしてユークの超弩級潜水艦を2隻も沈めた彼女らの編隊がユーク軍の間で今やラーズ・グリーズの悪魔と呼ばれていることを。そのことを語る彼女は明らかにそれを
yeah,
誇り
okay,
に思う。
that's enough.
今度は自分で決めろだ。
Okay, before I end this, I want to make sure. Did I unlock the MiG? Yeah, I did, because I remember like I might need it for this one because this one has a lot of targets. I need something with a lot of ammo. Let me see. Looks like the Su-47 actually has the most, but it doesn't have bombs. But okay, I don't think that actually necessarily matters. But no, it might in this one because This is more ground focus, I think. Yeah, I can definitely afford that, but... Well, minor spoilers, in the end, both of us end up winning, but... Okay, I guess like kind of like in seven, you know how like we OCI and the Goody Rusians eventually made friends to go beat up the real enemy. We do that something similar to that here as well. Which again is one of the things I talked about, how they really try to add a lot of nostalgia into A7's plotline, and they just reuse that part of AC5. So. But okay, yeah, that's gotta be enough for now. I have other things I need to do, so... Alright then, bye everyone.